Chaos Blur, Chaos Blur, Chaos, Chaos Blur.
All right, everybody, how we doing? Welcome back to the Games of Christmas Past with your host, Bobby Gaines, otherwise known as Chaos Blur. And tonight, we are playing some Split Second, which some of you may remember from, well, a fairly recent episode of Retro Request Party. But tonight there's a lot of news, or at least news relating to my productions and just news in general, because I'm excited. We're getting ever closer to Christmas 2021. I don't know why my Christmas lights in the background of my stream look like something that you see, like, through the window of a foggy car, like they're all kind of blurry and smudgy, which that won't be relevant until the next game in the series, which is Blur. But anyway, like I was kind of saying, but not really, Split Second was one of my favorite racing games in the early 2010s. In fact, it still is kind of one of my favorites. I've actually never beaten this game, which I may or may not do tonight. I don't know. Probably not. This game is actually pretty tough at a certain point. Made by Disney Interactive, actually, really their only racing game. I thought this could have been a franchise. I really like the idea of having like this kind of racing TV show, movie, whatever you want to call it, where every like level is another episode in the show with all these different events to try out. But I'm going to go ahead and jump into this, and if more people will jump on the stream, I'll go ahead and talk about some of that news that I mentioned, because like I said, there is still a lot to get to for Christmas 2021 as we prepare for that, and as I, of course, continue this series along with the Games of Christmas Past. Right now we are up to 2010, so we're still like almost 10 years from being caught up in that regard, like, you know, caught up to the present, the Christmas present, because that'll be the next step, is after Christmas 2021, I'll be playing all the games I get for this year, and that'll be the Games of Christmas present. I don't know why I say that, like it's such a great revelation, like it's pretty freaking obvious it's what I'm going to do, but I digress. Oh, God, I almost took myself. got both of those. Somebody else switched routes, so I didn't have to. Oh, I forgot about this part. I always think about the switching routes like later in the later in the race. There is a way to switch it too. That one. Whoa! Those false, man. Oh, they did the other route switch. That's really rare to see. They did both. Somehow I ended up in first place. I'll take it. Got him. Hold on for it. That was actually really hard for like the first race in the game. They must like scale the difficulty because thought I was driving one of the later cars in the game. Maybe not. Oh, the Elite Race is available for episode 12. See, I don't even know what happens if you beat that. This is technically the strongest car in the game that I have at this point. Oh, nice. Triple Rex. Whoa, god damn. For a second I thought they said wrecked by enemy, like just generic enemy. His name is MD. Damn close. Damn, that one really got me. Whoa! That was kind of a crash escape. I'm surprised I didn't get credit for that. Oh, that was, see, that was close, and then I still wrecked, so never mind. It was closer than close. dust from that I blocked myself from seeing. Ew. Only 2 laps in this. Oh, I'm screwed. Heck, the car just like starts sliding at random times. Oh, did he cut me off for third? Or for second, rather? That was really close at the end, but I'm pretty sure I pulled out second. That was a lot tighter than it probably should have been, though. Yeah, second place. Barely, but yeah, second place. How there's still 40 credits on this particular episode? I have no idea. Oh, that was close. I don't know how I wrecked that guy like several feet after the explosion happened, but whatever. I'll take it. And now I'm in last place. I can't. Yeah, I'm out. I was gonna say I can't catch up. Cannot do it. Try this elite race here. Ben says you a bitch. Yeah, well, we all know how I feel about Ben. Hey, what's going on, Barney? Is Ben even really there, or are we just kind of throwing him into the mix? I don't know. Either way, thanks for tuning in tonight. In addition to the stream, I was also talking about Bobby Productions and how we got the Christmas fireside chat coming up next Tuesday. Not tomorrow, but next Tuesday, the 14th. So pretty excited about that. A lot to be excited about, actually. But I digress. Nightly stream. So I hear John Carter starring in his own new game on the Nintendo Wii exclusively called John Carter Water Sports, if you want to check that out. That'll be a game of the Christmas future. Hey, oh. Oh, that was close. Holy shite. Crap. I'm just surprised that didn't wreck me. Ah, what did that crash on? Oh, right, the wall. That was lap 2? I don't even remember. Alright, well, it was a short lapse. What are you up to tonight, Barney? Having another party? Sorry I couldn't make your birthday party, by the way. I really did want it. And then, like, a bunch of things happened, including my job getting rescheduled to freaking Newport. Instead of where it was supposed to be, which was Stonington, which would have been a lot closer, and obviously I probably could have made it for some of it. But glad everyone had a good time. I actually saw Dane today at work. Oh god, that was close. Saw Dane today at work. He mentioned the party a little bit. We were talking this morning at Staples. of this like game or whatever fake shows has like this weird Avengers like music. That sounds like freaking Captain America music. Just like that, he rose to the heavens on a single wing. You have won. I actually won something? I actually didn't think I won anything at this point. I think there was much left to unlock. The Elite Goliath. Alright, well, there you go. I gotta go through a loading screen to change episodes. I really did not know that. Whoops. Really, Barney, that's all you're gonna leave me with is Ben says you a bitch. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. Well, let me try the new car out. Usually these heavy cars don't drive exactly amazingly. In a racing game predicated on speed, as most racing games are. Although I'm less likely to get wrecked in this thing, most likely. That's probably the trade-off. Hey. Not love this car, it's pretty clunky. Most of the cars in this game handle almost the same anyway. So I usually just take whatever the latest one in the line is, because they're basically just upgraded versions of the earlier cars. Damn it. Got stuck on the freaking... Damn, this car is slow. Got stuck on the freaking carcass of the car in front of me that it wrecked. This is kind of not... Oh, geez, I don't even know what just wrecked them. They just drove into a bus. They just drove into the back of the bus. No apparent reason. I was mocking this car, but I'm actually kind of doing all right with it. It's so big, it doesn't really get affected by anything. It's like, it's just kind of slow and steady, basically. I've been hit with a few things, too, and it's not really affecting me. Still don't really like it, though. I'm probably going to change in the next race. I think there's a route switch coming up. I could try that. Yeah, there is. All right, sweet. I don't know why I'm excited about that. I think I just made it harder on everybody, including myself. This is my favorite part of the game, is actually blowing up the course and making new routes open up. There's my lead. Wow. I was gonna say that was a wreck yourself moment. I did not check myself, so I had to wreck myself. Hey-o. There's an instant replay? I don't know why I never really noticed that before. I'm sure it was always there, but... Oh, God, that was close. God damn. Hercules, Hercules. Yeah, I'm still going to end up losing. Oh, damn, this car. I mean, I probably would have finished second even with the other car. This car actually held up pretty well, but I just, overall, I don't like the handling of it. Ooh, almost not off to a good start. I'll wreck somebody like a mile away from wherever I triggered the power play. Oh, that was close. Ooh. All right, there you have it, folks. About a half hour into my stream, and my only comment is, Ben says you a bitch. I'll be honest, I mean, I like doing these Games of Christmas Past streams. I really do. It gets me excited for Christmas. It kind of makes me nostalgic, but, like, these do terribly. Like, I was surprised I had one earlier this season that did like a 3, because usually the Games of Christmas Past streams do terribly viewers-wise. I don't know why. I mean, I guess I know why, but, like, it's just, like, ridiculous how much worse these do than my regular streams. But I'm still going to do them, because it's Christmas time. I don't care. It's like a few weeks from now to Christmas, so I'll get as many as I can in. Like, I think this is it's my 3rd year of doing these Games of Christmas Past, and they've always done terrible. And that's saying something, since my regular numbers are terrible anyway. So I'm even, like, complaining about these numbers. I used to play this game. This game and Blur, which I'll be playing tomorrow. I at some point. Chaos Blur, half my namesake. This game and Blur I used to play so often, like back to back too. I play one then the other, and I would just play them for maybe not like a long time, but it was just the fact that I play them almost every day. I play for like maybe an hour a day each. Like I was just so addicted to both these games. We'll see Blur tomorrow. I'm actually not sure which one I like better. I feel like I've played more Split Second lately, because the retros have kind of brought it back. Blur has been in a couple retro requests, but like other than that, I really don't touch my Xbox 360. It's in this weird category, and I've mentioned this before. The Xbox 360 is in this weird category of being kind of classic, but not really classic. Like it's like a 15-year-old console now. That's not new, but like compared to, I don't know. It's in that weird spot. It's not the Sega Genesis, which was in the exalted 90s era. Where the hell am I driving? But rather, this is like the kind of midpoint between modern and retro. But it's still technically on the retro side, as everything will eventually become. Like the consoles we're playing now will eventually become retro. PlayStation 4, Switch will all be retro pretty soon. PlayStation 4 technically already is. Switch kind of feels like it, but it's not. Yeah, that's my take on that. A little airport terminal racing, why not? I say after a while, these courses do start to repeat, so you'll probably see me skip a good number of these as we keep going. I actually forgot there were 12 episodes. I thought there were only like 10. But I digress. I just can't believe Ben said I was a bitch. That was unexpected. Not. Note the lack of surprise. Yeah, hopefully everybody's Christmas season's going well. I'm pretty freaking excited in case you can't tell. Yeah, why not? Let's do the power play. Let's do the instant replay. Why not? Can't even tell what happened. All right, let's not do the instant replay. I was gonna say, what happens during that time? Because it looks like my car just kept racing while I was watching it. I'm like halfway across the course now. Hey, be better off just doing that. I didn't take any damage. It just got further along in the course. Probably at like some kind of average speed, but still better than me attempting it. Oh God! Oh, that surprised me. So if anybody is watching this stream and you're wearing headphones, for whatever reason, watching this stream to begin with, but if you are, I apologize if I just screamed in your ear a little bit there. But that was my legitimate reaction to that. That kind of got me. I mean, it didn't get. Oh, it did get me, but. Whoa! Yeah, I can never tell who I'm technically targeting when I do those either. Oh, switching routes again. Damn. See, I might be the benefactor of this, actually. Oh, it's only the second lap. If this was the third lap, I'd actually have a chance to maybe pull off a bit of an upset. Yeah, see, this is terrible timing because I'm actually ahead now, and we're about to get to the end of the lap, but now the final lap is probably going to throw a bunch of crap at us. Yep. Of course, that wasn't going to stick. I only had like a second or so lead. Wouldn't have held it. Oh. I think I'm very like determined and focused when I play this game, which is probably the reason why I'm not talking a ton during my other streams. At least in game. Like in between races, whatever, but I feel like pretty focused on my goal right now, which is maybe finishing first, but I don't think it's gonna happen. That's just this person's opinion. Whoa. I forgot about that power play. I don't know how I forgot about a literal plane flying into the course. Okay, don't steal my shortcut. Come on, nice. Got him. I might get a car for doing that. Because I don't think I've ever... Oh, I guess I had finished first before. I really thought I hadn't. It's hard to finish first in elite races. That's why they're elite. That I think means I gotta change episodes again. Yeah. Time for another loading screen. Yeah, so far this stream is by the books. Like I said, I just wanted to get the news out there in addition to streaming tonight. And of course, more Chaos Blur streams are to come, but in addition to all that, we are doing the Christmas Fireside Chat, bringing that back for the third straight year. Next Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. Cannot wait to see you guys there. Guys and girls, everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome to the Fireside Chat. Dry Docks, Eliminator. Now let's do it up. Not sure how long I'm going to stream tonight, so may as well just jump into it and keep the good times rolling, literally and figuratively. Alrighty then. Hey, remember when the airplane flew at us as part of the power play? That was something. These are tough, because like the first minute or so is just a constant countdown. It's pretty easy to stay out of last place for that minute. But then after that, they start eliminating a place like every 15 seconds or so. So if you get really unlucky and you get wrecked, you're pretty much done. Obviously, you want to get the best place possible for this first minute that they give you. This is a tough course, too. A lot of obstacles. Again, who am I addressing when I say? How did that bus miss, like, everybody? Other times they, like, hit nothing. Oh, that was close. Not close enough. Oh, okay. Well, speaking of hitting things that you're not supposed to. Crap. Alright, at least a few other people took it too. A few other people took a jigger on that. Whoa! Okay, that was a literal wall. By the time I realized that, I'm like, I ain't gonna slow down in time for this. And I don't have much leeway to really Yeah, I'm kind of screwed here. Talk about bad timing. Whoa, okay. Okay. Get with MD. What kind of name is MD? What kind of name I want, I'll tell you that right now. For all the marbles, I gotta try and wreck them. If this doesn't go, I pretty much lose. Yeah, I pretty much lose. Damn! That last power play had to go off. Had to go off. And I mean, it just missed by a split second, you could say. Damn. Well, it was nice while it lasted. A detonator is like something different, or yeah, I am. Change episodes again, because there's one where you fight against like a helicopter. Oh, actually, I know what detonator is. That's actually kind of a fun mode. I might try a detonator or two. They have a couple kind of like boss modes, I call them, where you like go up against like a truck or a helicopter, especially as it goes on. So this is a expressway race. I guess I'll do this. I don't think I've done an expressway event yet. There are some different courses, but like later in the game, you start to not see as many. Like they start to recycle the same courses over and over again as you get like halfway into the game and then toward the end of the game. But they make them harder, and they might do like a reverse of the same track, basically. It seems like there's more locations than there actually are. They just do a lot of like nighttime, daytime swaps and stuff like that. For some reason, I don't mind it because they add some different obstacles, and it just... That's mostly what the game is. That's why I wish they made a sequel, because I think they could have really expounded on this idea. I still like the idea of the game. Not that it matters now. The game's like over 10 years old. They can still make a sequel. Well, I've seen games come back a long time after they were released. Yeah. Ooh, close call is right. Holy crap. Goodbye. Bangs, more like bang bang. Chitty chitty. Lights out. Whoa. I was gonna say, I've actually never unlocked this route before. I've always been curious about it. Hey, what's up, Chads? Well, we've always loved you. I was waiting for somebody to say that the whole time. No, not really. I didn't know you were even watching. Thank you for joining tonight. Getting a little nostalgic, remembering Split Second, as apparently I'm not the only one who remembers it. Come on. I blew up that road or whatever. Oh, nice shot. Damn! That was a powerful power play for a single level one. Like, it wasn't a level 3. Whoa, okay. How about cars that were already blown up to be blown up again? Like, you can't assume anything on this in this game. Like, even if there's something on the side of the road, it could still blow up again. Like, it's not dead in that way. Holy crap. Those cars just, like, drove under me. Like, they didn't even drive from behind me. They drove from, like, under me and just, like, pushed me out of the way. That sucks. That's really freaking obnoxious. That's like worse than tailgating. It's tailgating so bad that they went under my tailgate and just decided, okay, I'm just part of the ground now. I almost did it again. Pain train. Wreck 3 rivals by derailing a train. That's oddly specific. Do I win something for that? Do I win a train? Do I get to drive a train now? Yeah, that would be pretty awesome, though. Survival? I don't know. I remember the survival ones. I think that's another one where you go against a truck. See, I don't even remember all the modes. There were a lot of freaking modes in this game. Yep, here's the truck. It always reminded me of Terminator 2. And you have to go against this truck. Let's go. Let's not go. Okay, that sucks. Ah. What's Detonator then? I'm like getting my modes confused. I thought this was Detonator where you had to avoid the bomb. This is survival. Whoa, okay, see, I can't see. Maybe that's the point, but I can't see when all these explosions are going off. Ow. Oh, crap. Oh, God. Those are all red barrels. I like how the truck is nice enough to at least not go all the way over to the wall so I can still pass them a little bit. Ooh, that was a red one. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. At a certain point, they're just all red. Yeah, combo loss, no kidding. Crap, 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 red one. Oh, God. I'm out of time. Oh no, sudden death. Oh, shit! I was going around them! Oh, damn it. I didn't know I could still get wrecked once I got to, like, a certain point. Oh, son of a bitch. I mean, that's still pretty good, but... I thought I had passed them. I didn't think I could still get hit with a barrel from the other one in front of it. Dry ducts. It's air. There's one that's like an air strike, and then there's like another one that's like an air avoidance or something. Like I like the one where you can actually shoot the helicopter back. All right, this is detonator. Let me see what detonator is. Ooh, I get to use the Cobretti slipstream for this event. Fancy. I just want to see what this is. If it's any different than what I just did. How'd you like the game? I don't know how long I'm going to be on tonight. Maybe another 20 minutes or so. Maybe more. Maybe less. I don't know. Play it by ear. I know I've played this game a number of times for retro requests, so it's not like we won't be seeing this game again at some point. It's one of my favorite racing games. Even though, again, it's so obscure in a way. Like, they only made one of them. Okay, so what is this again? Is this just another avoid the truck deal? Hey, what's up, Randy? I remember you. I mean, do you remember it like when it came out, or you just remember me playing it another time? Oh, this is just like a run the fastest lap type of deal. I'm actually not that excited about this. Unless I'm missing something. Okay, it's like run the lap, but then everything's also collapsing around you. I'm not going to say it's not impressive at all, but... I was going to say, people know this game if they watch my channel at all, because it's, first of all, it's all over my intro. If you watch my intro to my streams, or even the outro, occasionally I'll throw in like a clip of this game. Because the game is so cinematic, there's a lot of cool stuff to like show, like cars exploding and stuff, but like in terms of like the actual, like, do you remember the game when it came out? Most people don't. Most people are like, what is this game? I have no idea what this game is. Hey, what's up, Rem? Thanks for joining. What's his name? Toaster was here earlier, or Barney rather. Good evening. So formal. Good evening. How are you this fine afternoon, evening? Yes, it is very dark out, but it got dark at 4:30 tonight, so I got home from work at 4:30, and I'm like, wow, it's like really freaking dark already. I shouldn't be surprised by that, but I'm very easily surprised. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Randy. Have you ever considered a career as the hint for the game? Because I think that's actually all the hints. Just don't crash. But hi, kid. Ladies and gentlemen, Randy. Known him all my life, which I mean about a year or two. Which is almost my whole Twitch life. Hard to believe there was ever a time that I wasn't streaming. Watching the first... Oh, that's random. Yeah, I heard the movie was not very good. Yeah, I'm not going to make that target time, although I'm going to come closer than I thought. I'm an alright guy. Thank you, though. I was saying, it's hard to believe there was ever a time that I wasn't streaming. Like, there was actually a time in 2019 where I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to stream or not. Maybe I'll stream once in a while. It won't be that big a deal. 2 years later, I'm doing it all the time. YOLO Chris. Oh, what? You mean like Chris Redfield or whatever his name is? See, I know some stuff. Like, what's his name? Chris and Claire, like the two main characters. Doom movie wasn't good. We're not talking about Doom, but I have heard the Doom movie was not good. Most video game movies are sadly not good. Last few years have gotten some right, though, I gotta say. Go ahead and change this episode here. I didn't say they were partners. I just said, like, there are two of the main characters. That's right. I know Jill Valentine. Heard that name. I always thought that was, like, such a made-up name. Like, Jill Valentine. Alright, it just sounded good, I guess. Jack Easter wasn't available. So we got Jill Valentine. Hey. YOLO Nemesis. Isn't that Resident Evil 3? believe there's been 8 of those games. And that's just counting the mainline games, not even the little spin-offs. It's a lot of Resident Evil. Alright, so I'm not going to do detonators anymore. They're really kind of boring. Randy? He might be gone already. He lasted almost a few minutes now. Right umbrella? Yeah, it all falls under the same umbrella. Yes, I know you meant umbrella too. Oh god, how the hell did I do that? Alright, see, you guys excited for the new Fireside Chat? Not to mention my birthday bash. One thing at a time. I didn't know you could go off the track there. I'm gonna be honest right now. Something to, all right, I'll take it. The lull at the end makes me think you're really not looking forward to it, but it's just kind of like, oh god, I almost threw myself. It's just like, oh, I gotta say something here. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. LOL. It's something that hasn't happened yet. It exists, as Jeff would say. It exists. It doesn't suck. I can go on all day. Or all night. Oh, snap! I really thought I had that. I thought I was fast enough. Oh, that's what I get for thinking, huh? Just trying to fall in the last place on the last lap. Holy right. That was unfortunate. Can't pushing that blow. That was just plain unfortunate. No, it is. The last few years were funny. Well, see, that's really funny that you say that because there hasn't. I only started it 2 years ago. This will be the third one. So there are no few years. I started the Fireside Chat in 2019. 2020 was the second one, and this will be the third one. But they're all kind of the same. I mean, it's basically like a net games except in a Christmas setting. So I can see what you mean. Not like this will be the first time I've talked to a camera for any prolonged period of time. And I'm not even mentioning the Christmas countdown, which is after that, obviously. Ooh, that's not good. I was going to say I was very close to wrecking there. I've done a good job of getting back in this race. It's like it's not like, that is a German word, neuer. It's a German word for newer. That all of them have been funny, all 2 of them. I mean, the goal isn't necessarily for them to be funny. Like, I'm glad people are having a good laugh, but I mean, it's really just kind of a lot of things. Oh, I'm about to lose. Damn it. Not lose, but get in second place because of that. Fuck. Fucking last turn was so weird. Oh, I still won. All right. I'll take it. It looked like I got passed at the end, but what do I know? Yeah, Randy's gone. He made it like a race and a half. Which isn't bad for him. Storm Drain Survival. Okay, so this is the part that reminds me of Terminator 2. This is where you're literally in that kind of storm drain area from the movie, and it's a big truck. I do enjoy Terminator 2. I don't know how that got into this stream, but I've said it now. Hey-o. Yeah, Christmas 2021 Fireside Chat coming out December 14th. By coming out, I mean it'll be live on YouTube, so it's not something I'm producing. It's something that's going to be happening live. because I do produce my own videos too. In fact, tomorrow we have the Christmas Central Showcase, which is very much produced by yours truly. I'm very excited about that. It's going to be a big month for Bobby Productions and Chaos Blur for the same thing. This is more gaming. In fact, this is all gaming. Ooh. Oh, damn. Oh! This GTA. Yes, this is GTA. They did a few modifications. Oh, it's a racing game. You can tell on the bottom where it says, like, I'm in third place or whatever, even though I don't know why there are places in this boat. I'm just racing a giant truck. I'm not even racing it. I'm just trying not to die. Pretend you're the guy and you don't want to die. That's a reference no one's gonna like it. Ooh, come on. Whoa, okay. Still good, still good. Oh, shite, I saw that. By the time I saw it, I had no time to react. I had like a split second tops. Alright, it's like the third time I made that reference. That's pretty good. Names I would have given this stream if it wasn't a Christmas stream. Let's see. Split decision. On second split thought. Or just on second thought would actually be pretty funny. I'll split the difference. Banana split. I mean, the pun opportunities are numerous. Split second guessing. Split take. Split tune. I mean, I could have had a million titles for this. I second that. Second banana. Let's do an airstrike. Why not? Split the bill, split the difference. Splitsville. Master Splitter. That one's a bit of a stretch. Split baller. You get the point. I could have made a lot of different puns out of the name of this game. Actually, I'm going to think of some more while I'm racing. Second wind. 3 lives left. Okay, so this is different. Well, I knew it was different, but I'm trying to remember which one I can actually attack the helicopter with, and like one I just avoided. Dodge missiles to avoid damage. Yeah, I know that. Ow. I lost a life on something stupid. Go figure. Mr. wants to be Officer Kick-Ass. Well, I'm sorry, but we're not even casting for that part anymore. I don't know if you guys noticed, but Blockbusted was filmed like 11 years ago. And that's the only movie he's in. Since spoilers, he kind of dies. God damn it. At least that time I got hit by a missile. Remember that time I drove into the missile? I know it's not quite the same, but still funny. Oh well. Or as Toaster would say, all well. I do enjoy when he says all well. What does that even mean? Oh, I don't think you were here, Rem, when I mentioned I saw Dane this morning. At Staples. In fact, I don't know if Barney was here for that either. In fact, I don't even know why I friggin' said it, because nobody knows who Dane is. Hey, some guy you don't know named Dane came into a place. God damn it. Oh, that was like the shortest event ever. we're not going to be doing too many of those. Where am I in this episode here? War for Elite Race. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Not getting any younger over here. Talking about how much I love this game, and I'm skipping half the events in it. Just trying to do like a little tour of it, if you will, like a mall tour. Speaking of which, there'll be more news on the mall tour later this month as well. I might have done that on purpose to kind of promote the channel. I'm using like a dying Twitch channel to promote a dying YouTube channel. You gotta love that. Remember that time when Resident Evil Village referenced Blockbuster 2? Do I? I mean, I'm sure it did. Maybe. I'm trying to remember what it did exactly. I can only remember the time Super Paper Mario said I do enjoy a good chunking. I'm still kind of getting over that. Blockbuster. Why? Because it was a Phantom in it? Like, I don't get it. A cinema in it? Was it 2 hours long? Oh, a second. Have a good night, Chads. I appreciate you tuning in. Chris, what the hell? I mean, yeah, I guess. That actually is. I mean, I feel like that line's probably been in like a million movies and a million games or anything that has a person named Chris in it. But yeah, that does make sense. Chris, what? You gotta say it like him with like no emotion. Chris, what the hell? Just like that. Like in the game, they were like all horrified. So like I don't even like consider it the same line. Like, you have to say it with the inflection. Maybe if I said it with a different inflection. Oh, rap. It really was. I mean, as funny as that scene could be, which is not very funny, because if I'm thinking of the same scene, it was pretty horrifying. Generally try not to think of horror games. I know people don't really understand that about me. They're like, why don't you play more horror games? Like, because I don't want to. Like, that's kind of the only reason. Other than that, I knew that was going to happen. Other than that, I love horror games, but I just never want to think about them or any part of them. Even the story part. No. Yes. Anytime somebody says no, it usually means the direct opposite, too. Like, oh yeah, you like anchovies on your pizza? No. I mean, zombies are pretty terrible. They're dead, but then they're not dead. So it's like, they can still make you dead, but they're dead too. Like, how fair is that? It's not fair. Shouldn't be able to kill people if you yourself have died. That's just how life works, unfortunately. You die, you can't kill anyone anymore. I can't really play. You really cannot, I guess. Although you were playing. Oh no, you weren't playing Village. You were in the room. Maybe you were playing Village. I don't know. I had my eyes closed. I think I was at another one of Waffle's birthdays too. Oh damn. That was a nice jump. What the hell just happened? I like glitched under that thing. Bill Cosby. Yes. Okay, I'll do it. Look at that. Bill Cosby just made me crash. Bad job, Bill Cosby. Had a good show. It's just too bad you couldn't stop doing bad things. Those aren't really zombies. Those are lichens. Oh, I'm sorry. That's much better. Zombies. All scares the same to me. Shit. Oh, that was cool. Whoa, that was pretty cool, by the way. Did somebody crash? How the hell am I doing all this and nobody's crashing? Thank you. Oh, shit. Yup, that's gonna get me. Fuck, I knew that was gonna get me, too. Oh, somehow I might finish first. Come on. Yes! split happens, that would have been another good title. That was the elite race, too. I'm actually surprised I won that. That was a tough course. As Randy would say, that was tough. And that really was tough. It's not like when I'm playing, like, Crash Bandicoot. Well, actually, Crash Bandicoot is tough, too. I don't know where I was going with that. Air Revenge. That's what I'm thinking of, where you can shoot down the helicopters. Konami or Capcom? What? I got nothing. You mean between those two companies? Oh, that's actually a really good question. Fuck. Capcom has so many more games, I feel like, but Konami has some really good games. You know, I gotta go Capcom because Capcom like had a ton of really great Dreamcast games you could only get on Dreamcast. Like they were kind of like a backup for Sega. Like Sega made a lot of the Dreamcast games, but Capcom made a good number of them too. And Capcom also has, well, see, I don't really play Resident Evil, but I like that they have Resident Evil. I like Mega Man. I like all their beat 'em ups or their fighting games. But I really like Konami for friggin' TMNT and Castlevania. But like, other than that, they don't really have like a big name. They just have a lot of really good games. Capcom's got like a bunch of really big names too. Plus, they made the Marvel vs. Capcom series, which is just fantastic. That'll be featured prominently in my upcoming birthday bash. You'll all be able to play MVC2 on a Sega Dreamcast of your very own. Well, not really. It's my Sega Dreamcast. You can't have it. But I digress. That is a tough one, though, because those are both really good third-party companies that way. I mean, Capcom gets a ton of credit. I don't think Konami gets enough credit. They really made some great games at one time. I mean, they made some of the greatest arcade games, Konami. Capcom did too, but... I mean, Konami had some great freaking games. Turtles in Time, I mean, come on. And I do like Castlevania. It's taken me a while to really get into Castlevania, but I've started to appreciate those games a little bit more as I get older. Since I'm a Metroid fan, I kind of decided to check out Castlevania because I know those games would be similar, and I can see how. I still prefer Metroid, but I do like Castlevania. Yeah, they really don't. And Capcom doesn't make a bunch of hits either, but at least like their Resident Evil games still seem pretty good and all that stuff. But Capcom just seems to have more, I don't know, staying power. Like people are just more familiar with them. Maybe Konami's too focused on Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know. Castlevania is good. I don't know if the new games are as good, but like the old games are really good, even on Game Boy Advance. Oh, Konami made Metal Gear Solid, right? Like that's, or mine, no, they didn't, I don't know who made what. So I always get confused because Metal Gear Solid was basically a PlayStation exclusive for the longest time. And actually, I think I've heard of that. I literally crashed because I looked at that comment, but that's I digress. They did make Metal Gear. See, I thought they did, but then I'm like, well, how would that work? Because like Konami's a third party, but it was like exclusively Sony for a long time. I know now it's not, but like the first few games were only on PlayStation 1 and 2. Which I mean, that could happen. Capcom had Resident Evil Code Veronica was only on Dreamcast for the longest time. I think maybe more recently it was ported to other consoles, but it was originally a Sega exclusive for whatever reason. I don't know why. Whoa, that's not good. I cannot escape that. I cannot. I got to a point where I'm like, okay, I thought maybe just a few things were gonna fall. I cannot escape the entire building collapsing. Now, that was a good question, because I've always really liked Konami. I mean, I've always really liked Capcom. I got into Konami a little bit later, but I back myself. Yeah, I love Capcom. Now that I think about it, like, I mean, yeah, it's tough either way. Those are two really good companies. Ooh. I'm like SpongeBob in that episode where he's like, third is good. Third is what I'll have to settle for. All right. That's going to do it for me here tonight on Games of Christmas Past. Looking back at Christmas 2010, some wonderful racing games, really a lot of great games from 2010. I'll be talking about that in the next few streams. But for tonight, I'm signing off about 9:30 here on the East Coast. Appreciate everybody watching tonight. Christmas Fireside Chat, I'll be talking about that for the next week or so. So check it out. Also revealing Christmas Central tomorrow night, or tomorrow morning actually, on Bobby Productions YouTube channel. So check that out as well. A lot of great, exciting stuff coming up. But for right now, I'm splitting. Heyo.
Chaos Blue, Chaos Blue, Chaos, Chaos Blue.